What if I told you that the border crisis is not as big of a crisis as you think it might be? Yes, there are millions of people coming from Central and South America hammering on the door of our nation at the border of Mexico and the United States. That is a fact. It's also a fact that there are plenty of immigrants coming in through ports of entry on our coastlines and in our airports illegally on a daily basis from a significant number of other countries across the globe too. Now, granted, we could talk about the ethics and the morals and how our foreign policy is to blame, and those would all be valid concerns and great arguments to be made and wonderful debates to have. But at the end of the day, it doesn't address them, right? Rounding up these people and shipping them back doesn't stop the crisis. They're still going to come, and we're still going to miss a few of them. And then they're either going to be exploited, killed, or die anyway. And at that point, who are we? We become the very thing we as a nation have swore to never become. If we are the land of the free and of opportunity, home of the brave, then maybe it's high time we act like it. Maybe instead of acting like monsters and treating these people like second class, if even human, and just treating them like they're somehow criminals or somehow disdainful, why don't we facilitate their income? We know they're coming. We know they're there. So why not streamline a process so that they can be integrated into our society rather than be taken advantage of, rather than being treated cruelly or being left to a cruel fate? Here's the thing. Nobody wants to work anymore is the number one phrase on every employer's lips. Let's streamline the work visa process and fill those positions. Well, they're taking American jobs now. Okay, let's invest in our infrastructure with the America Works program. And now all of a sudden, we will have way more positions to fill than even every single citizen working at once could accomplish. Because we'd be investing in high-speed rail, in modernizing our infrastructures, our electrical grids, our medical facilities, our education, our roads, our bridges, our buildings, our very core being of this nation. This is how we built America to begin with. Granted, part of our nation's history was built on the back of slaves for 300 years. And then after that, it was indentured servitude from Chinese immigrants, Italian immigrants, and Irish immigrants. And they were treated as worse than second-class citizens. What I am proposing is something that our nation has already done, but in a significantly more ethical and moral way. If we have immigrants at our border who want to be in our country, why don't we let them and facilitate a means for them to be productive, for them to be a part of our nation, to facilitate that growth, that American dream that we can all enjoy together. There's plenty of America to go around. Imagine if we had more hands to help make it so. Imagine if we could build a better, brighter future for all Americans, past, present, and future. Imagine, if you will, we treated this border crisis as an opportunity rather than something to be exterminated, to be crushed, and to be treated with cruelty and contempt. As President of the United States, that's the way I would address the border crisis. Let me know what you think.